Hey guys, Arm&Gun here. Welcome to the show. Today we got a fun video. We're going to do a safe tour and a collection video. I'm going to crack this thing open and I'm going to show you a bunch of guns inside of them and just how I've laid out this metal mammoth. Made good utilization of the space, and just you'll see some interior features and exterior features of this safe while we go, with a quick plug to Rhino Metals. This is they're a USA company, veteran owned, based in Idaho. This is their Ironworks line of products, which is their signature series. It basically means it's handmade, handcrafted, no robots, nothing. They're super proud about that, by the way. And just made this their top quality. Literally, some dude spent like a week welding this thing. Might be a slight exaggeration, but it is super well done. A lot of good appointments as well. One quick feature when we're first getting into the safe is the handle mechanism. This thing right now, it's unlocked, and you can just open and close this as much as you want without, tripping the safe, the locking feature, which I really like, because that means I can shut my door, just be around the room, and then come back to the safe, open it, pull it open. When I leave for the day, I can actually lock it. I'll do it at the end of the video so you can actually see, how that works. But without further ado, let's crack this 6 feet tall, 56-inch wide, 27-inch deep, 1,250 pound safe open. Just thought I'd throw all those specs at you in a way that you can also just forget while you're looking at all that. I'll just open my door a little bit more here, try and get as much light in as possible. We'll go wide angle for a second here. And though apologies, it's super light sensitive, so it's gonna be a bit granulated wherever it's dark. Apologies for that. I'll use this view sparingly, but just to give you an overall impression of the sheer ridiculously awesomeness of this safe. So that's the unit by Rhino Metals. Super awesome. Let's check a quick cool feature out. They have this patented feature, which is this swing out rack, complete with squeak, and which is really nice because that allows you to get access to all the stuff in behind, which I've laid out as all the big baddies. So the big baddies are in behind. We've got basically a collection of, I'm going to zoom in now, a collection of semi-automatics or otherwise guns that have basically in excess of a 20-inch barrel. They're just, because I naturally had to have this shelf higher for the big baddies, it just made sense to put my longer semi-automatics here. These are ones I use quite often as well. They're just really easy to access. So I like that. It's just super great and durable. This thing is weighted for like 200 pounds worth of stuff, which again, 13 guns, even I can't get with my long Canadian barreled guns. I still can't reach that weight limit. On the ground, underneath this thing, there's still plenty of room to store stuff underneath it, which I like as well. I've got a couple Chiappa triple threats down here. They're literally sitting up vertically, and they still have tons of space, tons of clearance underneath that guy. So underneath this shelf when it rolls back in. And then, yeah, just good stuff. So the big baddies now. The first guy isn't too bad. We're just going to ease into this here. We've got a Valmet M78-83S. I've got a video on my channel about that if you want to learn a bit more about that unique version of a Valmet. Then we go pretty bad pretty quick then. Things get crazy in a hurry. We've got a TNW semi-automatic M2. I know it's only semi-automatic, but guys, cut me some slack. I'm in Canada and I'm still just a civilian up here. But semi-automatic M2, just beast of a gun, tons of fun. I'll have some videos on the channel of that this spring or summer or something like that. And then, of course, one of the fan favorites, the Accuracy International AI is kind of Accuracy International, but the AWSM, Arctic Warfare Super Magnum, chambered in .338 Lapua Magnum. Definitely a sweet video. I got a video series out on that if you want to learn more. And then Cero GM6 Lynx. This gun kind of made this channel. Basically, my most popular videos are all about that gun right there, except for the last one. I did some fun shooting videos, did a one-handed shooting video with that thing. Go check it out if you want to see me do that. It was a good time, and I'm basically almost coming due for another video. So in the next few weeks, I'll be dropping another fun shooting video involving the GM6 Lynx. If you want to jump in and be a patron of this channel, go check out that one-handed shooting video, because I introduced a really cool perk for patrons in that channel. So I'll leave it at that. If you want to learn more, cool. So anyways, that's the big baddies, the swing out rack. let's just close this back up and then go over here to the rest of the semi-auto rifles. These ones here, and potentially RPG-7, maybe. I'm not sure if I'm going to admit to that or not. But we've got, with the exception of this SP1 with a 20-inch barrel, that's canted out really far to fit, just barely. Everything else in here is kind of 14 inches to 17 inches, except for this G36 with a crazy long, sorry, G28 with a crazy long G28 flash hider there. But yeah, those all fit in here really nice, right on the ground floor. Moving up, got a nice security system that's all tied in inside the safe. The safe has electronics built into it, which is really cool. So this thing, I can literally lock up my security panel, and that way you come in here, you trip my alarms, you trip my motion sensors, the cameras see you, and you set the alarm off way before that. So by the time you even get to the safe, the alarm is yelling at you, and police are hopefully already on their way. So that's my deterrent for breaking in and taking my stuff. Don't do it. I will not be happy. And basically also, I have all these guns and I'm in Canada and I'm a civilian. So the police definitely know who I am and where I am. And again, on speed dial with that thing for just, you know, being a responsible gun owner. Don't want these falling into the wrong hands. Anyways, that's my little disclaimer blurb. Up here, we've got our SPRs. Longest gun here, longest barrel anyways, is going to be the LVOA S. That's got an 11.75 inch upper, complete with little top hat compensator. And that's basically maxed out this space. So we've also got a Colt Canada SAS with that cool custom Smith manufacturing foregrip, vertical forward grip. 5.53 SIG, Ruger factory folder, xcr-m micro back there, which is just that's the Boogaloo blaster. And I've even got a grenade launcher, which is actually 100% legal in Canada. It's actually with the stock pinned open like it is. Its overall length exceeds 26 inches, and it basically is classed as a single shot rifle, even though it's a 40 mil launcher. Though I can only basically shoot chalk rounds or those foam tipped, you know, riot projectiles type thing. Any other explosive or actually lethal ammunition is controlled. Anyways, cool stuff. Second last section is for PCCs, basically pistol caliber carbines, and other small rifles. This would be my small rifle, pistol, depending on what country you're in. VZ58, 7.5 inch, 7.62 by 39. This thing is a hoot to shoot. I love it. Definitely have to do a video series on that before too much longer. What else have we got in here? We got a UMP 9. Back in the channel, I had one of these, and then I sold one of them to raise some funds, and then did a really big HK buy recently, and this was part of that. So I got one back in the channel here. And before you start freaking out that it's a UMP 9, UMP 9s are really nice to shoot. Every time I busted the UMP 9, people are like, oh, I loved it until you said 9. And it's like, if you've ever shot these things, the 9s are great. The 40s and the 45s are shoulder tenderizers. They're not comfortable to shoot. That's just my opinion, having done it. And with that in mind, a UMP is a UMP. They're very caliber changeable ready. All you do is drive out this roll pin, you swap the barrels, the bolt and mag just swap out as well. So super easy. You can get barrel kits. This isn't a full genuine German gun. It's a German receiver, German lower, but the bolt and the barrel are USA. Got them from HK Parts, and you can get them there. So if I wanted to run that thing in 40 or 45, I would just hit up HK Parts and grab a conversion kit. Anyways, that was long-winded, but that's the UMP 9. I'm just sick of getting heck for the 9mm. It's a great gun. It shouldn't be called out so much. Anyways, we got a little Fame mini SAF. Got a video series on this guy here if you want to learn more about that. Then I got a couple optics in here. Of course, the Spectre DR. Have to give that guy some love. This is literally my favorite combat optic. Love these guys. The cool Tenerex ARD devices as well, anti-reflection device. And then some of my favorites, the Zero Compromise optics. I have these up in here just so they're readily accessible because I do tend to swap these around my guns quite a bit. They're kind of insanely expensive, but they're top tier optics. Really great. I got them running in this Spur QD mount there, which is really nice. Really nice system and really nice for swapping amongst my guns. 36 mil tube. Just the glass is crazy bright. It's gorgeous. Got a PS90 and the little Scorpion tucked underneath it there. But that's those guys. That's, again, so long semi-autos, big baddies, medium length semi-autos, SPRs, and pistol caliber carbines, small guns. That's the way the safe is laid out. And then the door. The door is a beast among itself. There's tons of storage for pistols. Just look at this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. What is that? 16 handgun spots? Crazy. I've actually got so many spots. I don't have handguns. I've actually started storing some funky mags in some of these things. Surefire 60 rounder. Freaking got a trigger pack for an M60 in here. Just more storage than I know what to do with, honestly. Another cool gun. The USW. I really like this thing by B&T. I got some appointments by Custom Smith Manufacturing on here. This cool little side charger. Good stuff. Oh man, what else? What else? Oh, FN 509. That is still partway through its Apex trigger job. Kind of gave up. I need to get this friggin' lock block pin out. This thing is just a bugger. I was told that heating it up might make it come out earlier. Okay, one complaint with the safe. This is bloody photo eye. There's a photo eye down there for the LED system, which I love. This thing is super well lit, but it needs more photo eyes because usually I cram more guns into the safe because this is the most secure place probably in all of Western Canada. Just kidding, I'm slightly exaggerating there, but it's definitely the most secure place in my house. So I try and get all my guns in here, and usually that means covering up that photo eye, and then I come in here and I can't see. Or I come in here and the door trips it, but then I'm fumbling around with stuff, and then 5 seconds later it turns off. So I would like more photo eyes. Please and thank you. Rest of the door, lots of pouches, spots for your handgun mags, spots for who knows what. You can do lots with this safe. But anyways, that's gonna be it for the safe tour for now. I might reconfigure things and do more of these videos going forward, or introduce collections of guns this way as things change. I'm just gonna shut this door for you, and I've spent a bit of time. This used to be a closet, which I just stuck a safe in, and then spent some time getting everything nice and really leveled and really in there snug, bolted down, things lagged down, and watch this door close though. It's awesome. Just give it a push. Watch that top corner. Keep watching. Oh, it's so nice. I don't think you got a good appreciation for that. It's just, the door basically just sits here because it's all really nicely leveled, so it'll just sit there. But just watch me give this a push, and it's going to be like a vacuum and just push all the air out, and it just seals so nicely. Oh, I actually give a good push, and it just got in there and then just closed nicely. And something about that, it's super satisfying to me. Anyways, here we're going to shut the door, and now we're going to shut the lock, the electronic lock. Beeps, that's your little confirmation that everything's locked. When that thing's shut, I can't turn that until I reactivate the code. So that's the deal. That's the safe. That's a whole bunch of guns for you. Your bonus gun was in there somewhere, so we're gonna cover that. We'll check that box. Hopefully, again, these guys make tool chests as well. Not that one. That's just a Costco special, which is going to be replaced very soon, or at least added to by one of these guys, Ironworks series tool chest. Pretty pumped about that. And yeah, I'm slowly outfitting this gun room more. All this wall space pretty soon is going to be Galotech. Saw the guys at SHOT Show. Had a great chat with them. Super pumped to get their product in here as well. As I'm slowly decking out my gun studio, setting up actually a media company as well. So the media company is going to give me access to a lot more guns. Hopefully, ditching the 5-round mag limits, or the mag limits in general, and should allow me to use suppressors as well. I'm pretty pumped about that. But part of getting all that done was having a super secure spot to store stuff, which is the safe with the 24/7 secured alarm system, cameras, all that kind of stuff. A bunch of extra reinforcing for this room to make sure it's super secured. And yeah, it's all part of it. I'm in the final stages of that, so hopefully I'll have some good news for the channel for that in that regard coming soon. But that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks so much for spending the time with me. I'm loving this. So please like, comment, subscribe. Stick with me. Lots of great content coming all the rest of 2020. Follow me on Instagram at arm.and.gun. I do a ton of content on there as well. I basically post daily grids and stories. So check me out on there. I've been doing that whole thing a lot longer than this. I'm still a newbie at this stuff, but I'm getting there. It's getting improving, and I'm always trying to do better. So thanks a ton, guys. For realsies, Arm&Gun out.